In this tutorial, you will learn how to use fact-checking websites in order to keep detailed research notes. Fact-checking is crucial to the process of evaluating your sources and has been used to identify those who fabricate their stories or information. In your future career, you will have to do your own fact-checking, but luckily as a student, websites do that for you.
Fact-checking websites are typically seen as credible sources as they are nonpartisan and therefore unbiased. Today we will show you how to use FactCheck and Snopes, but there is a wide variety of fact-checking websites you can use, such as Media Matters, Newsbusters, Media Bias Fact Check, and many others.
In this first example, we will use an article that I found on Twitter from Right of the Right. To see if this is true or false, I'll be using factcheck.org. So I'm going to go on the website and I'm going to click this search button up here. Then I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the exact headline that I saw on Twitter and search that. Luckily, factcheck.org has already reported on this story, so I'll click on the link to the report. And after reading about how they verified or debunked this issue, it will provide you with sources and an overall true or false account. In this case, the article from Right of the Right is false.
In this example, Momus Feed News released an article claiming that TBS had canceled their A Christmas Story marathon because of the bullying scene that occurs. There are a number of ways to find out if this information is accurate, but the most efficient way is to go to your fact-checking website, so in this case we'll use Snopes, and type in a keyword that will help you locate the story if it's on this particular site. So when I type in TBS A Christmas Story, then this is the article that comes up, and it gives me this one result. So here it'll show that the information was false, and if I keep reading, it will explain that the whole thing was a social media hoax, and that TBS did not in fact cancel the marathon.
Just as it is important to fact-check articles and news reports, it is also important to verify where pictures came from. Technology nowadays allows people to compromise a regular image. For example, we're going to go to Google Images so we can search and see if this picture was compromised or not. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this screenshot that I have of former President Obama doing a mic drop at his farewell address. So I'll go ahead and upload the file, and the results will give me links to articles that either verified or debunked this image. So I'm going to click on this first link, and this website will tell me that it actually did happen, and it will also provide me with a transcript on what he said and did. So we were able to verify that this image had not been tampered with, and so this is a really important step in your fact-checking process.
There are certain steps that journalists and Stratcommers can take in order to make sure that when the information they gather is looked over, it all checks out. A key part of the fact-checking process is recording every step along the way so that these steps can be evaluated by the editor. First, the writer gathers any evidence that he or she used during the research process, including notes, tapes, transcripts, phone numbers, web addresses, books, magazines, etc. Taking notes throughout this process will make it easier to gather up all your sources and have everything ready so that you are not having to retrace your steps. Fact checkers have to be skeptical and look for any details that you may have left out. Then the fact checkers will cross-reference your notes and sources with other people who will also evaluate your information. These are usually scientists and other experts in their fields. Once everything is confirmed, your research can be published. Keeping detailed notes can be tedious, but it will be beneficial to making the evaluation process run more smoothly.
We wish you happy searching and fact-checking.